Lurv.
I'm back in the Dallas.
Back in business. We're going to try something fun. I bought this last week
On the Amazon.
because people were talking about wood and wood designs and faux finishes.
Talking about wood.
And I had messed with one of these years and years ago, but never did anything with it. So, what's up? We so it's a wood grain maker. So it should be something interesting. Oh, you can turn it around so it can be the other way. But I always wonder, I guess you could take it off to make these things. Like what would this part do? And that, like, I guess you can just be like, and separate the paint.
Like a handle and a texture plate or something like that.
Smash the like button. Yes, yes, yes. Please do. Mary Ann Pape? Did I say that? Pape? I'm ready to learn too. You and me both. Because we were just messing around with it today. That's why it's got paint on it. Just to see what, what would work. And I can tell you right now, you really don't want to use acrylic paint unless you're doing a smaller piece. Like if you really want to do a big piece or a bathroom, I would definitely use a stain. It pretty much, uh, yeah. They also have rollers with these things too, but I wouldn't. It would have to be like a large one, like a big one, like construction people would use or something. Because if you had a small one, think about this on a roller, it would just be a little repeat pattern, and you wouldn't want that. But this one is a handheld one, and what it does is basically makes a faux finish, like a wood floor. Um, I remember the one that I had messed with years and years ago. This was literally probably 20, 25 years ago. It had a circle on it. It was probably a little bit bigger, but had more of a circle texture, because of how knots and stuff. But I don't know. So let's just jump right into it. What we did is we just got some acrylic, just brown acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna start on this light side. I just spray painted 3 colors here, as you can see. It's like very light brown, a little darker, and we're gonna use the darkest brown that. I mean, without getting it black, this is pretty dark. So I'm gonna roll this on here. I'm just gonna pour it on because um, I can't. This doesn't fit in there. But I don't want to. Man, maybe I should use a brush because that's just gonna soak into this, and I don't know if I'll have enough. It's only like this full. Morning, everyone. Hope your day has been fantastic. Bowie Pants wants to be up on a chair. Do we need to get you some stairs for up here? Come on. Okay. Bowie's in place. Everybody say hi to Bowie. Bowie, what's that? Up here. Bowie, look. Up here. Up. No. No upload. All right. So let me fix this to where this is a little bit lower. There we go. All right. So what do you think would be better if I rolled this on? Probably just a brush. I'm just going to use one of these brushes so it doesn't soak up into this. So I'm just going to pour this on. I'm going to do this kind of fast so that none of it dries out. Oh yeah, this is way better. And like I said, this is very thin because you don't want this thick because you don't want yeah, it'll just scoop it off, and you don't want that. And also maybe with this brush it gives it texture. Dabbing this brush off to take some of this paint up because it's very. And also you can kind of put lines. You see these lines here to make the boards look separated. Have you guys used this yet? We're going to try to make some wood grain, Donna Parker. Making wood. But I think if you spread these out, like if you, I'm going to try to go nice and even. This already looks like wood.
There's no way to do this video without 1100 dollars.
Yeah. All right. So what you want to do, see this thing is rounded. And I'll put my hand here. So you're going to put it flat on your board, and I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to roll it like this. I don't know if you're supposed, I guess you're supposed to drag it since it's at an angle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to do it really slow so that I don't want to make any squiggle lines. But the thing is, if you stop, then your pattern stops. Yeah. Look at that. Holy cow, y'all. I made some wood. And now see, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to turn it around. And so maybe it'll give me a little bit different pattern going the other way. So it'd probably be useful if you got two of these and just put them on in reverse so you didn't have to keep doing that. Or you can do it faster. Yeah, look at that. See, the faster you do it, the better your wood looks. Look at that. That was good looking wood right there. Fun wood for everyone. Look at that. When you rock it real like that without stretching it, that's good wood right there. Y'all, you would think that Erica was in 6th grade right now.
Everyone's giggling with me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with a little free giggle.
So this would be ideal to put a line here. You know, like kind of where if you've messed it up and did put like a a stoppage in your pattern. Yeah. But it looks fun. Look at that. Yo, I'm super happy with that. I'm gonna redo this side though.
It's probably easy to just go over it again if you don't like it, yeah?
Yeah, but there's some dry spots, so it's like let's rock it. And I'm pressing down. See, and it's scooping up the paint. So I might be pressing. I wasn't pressing that hard over here. So it might be obviously it is really picking up. I'm gonna barely drag this over the top like this. Oh, and it doesn't really even work then. Ooh, that looks good. Yo, I just made some wood grain.
It took you 6 minutes.
Like it's pretty cool, right, y'all? Without the glare. So I wonder. Yeah, I guess you would just want to wait to put your lines in. Maybe with a washed out. Or maybe that's what you do. You just, when you put this down, paint your lines and just like, don't go over your line. Just go right next to them. So there is a harder line, a little more defined line. Should we redo it for the people that just walked in? I don't think I have any more brown, but it's not difficult. I have some water right here. So what we can do, let's make some more. I got my airbrush water. And we'll just put some. We got some brown.
You want the brown paint?
Yeah, I have some airbrush brown. We can just use some airbrush brown, right?
Oh, I said it right there, but you might have it.
Oh, I got it. And then that way they can see. This is just regular acrylic
You're gonna have to like
brown
really
paint.
shake it and squeeze it and beat it.
Oh, this is like empty.
Put some water in there. Shake it.
Shake it up, baby, now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna squeeze it and then suck it up. That worked. So, if you just joined us, I'm making brown paint. Um, Thank you for joining us for one. Sorry for our week hiatus. We had to go on a vacation because we were going crazy in here and we needed to get away. All right, so we got the brown paint, very watered down. And I got this brush, which really works well. It's a very thin brush. It's one of those cheap Michaels that comes in like a 3. Like they're large, smaller, smaller. Like these are perfect here. So what I'm going to, well, I guess I can't because this is dried paint on here. Do you think I could just wipe this off? Let's see. It might do that.
That's
Because this is very watered down. Oh yeah. Y'all, look at that. Holy cow. Is this how my friend Michael Graves used to do, or he still does it, but I used to work with him. If you guys ever want to see like some really awesome faux finishes, go check out Michael Graves. I don't know. I don't know if he does or not. I know he has a Facebook channel, but look at that, y'all. I'm trying not to push too hard on this because I don't want to get rid of the wood grain. But as you can see, can you guys see that? It's like it left a stain of wood. Maybe that's what you can do, you guys. Get some stain, get some like wood stain. Yeah, and then but yeah, let it set and then wipe it off. I don't know why I put all this paint on here because I know I'm not going to use it all. That was dumb. Yeah, there's a lot of paint. I don't know why I put so much paint on here. Maybe you can wipe it off and do it, like just a little bit. Ooh. Right, like look at this. I'll just take the rag so there's not a really a lot of paint. And then but your rag gets really saturated with paint, so let's use another part of that. All right. How fun. All right. So let's start. We're going to start with the long, slower strokes. Yes, yes. And I'm going to go just to the side. I'm going to leave about, what is that, an eighth of an inch? So just pay attention to where your edge is. No, I just crossed over that edge. So it kind of gives you a nice smooth edge. Move over. Ooh, that looks good. Kind of dabbed it off on a rag there. It's a little easier, a little more smoother if you just give it a like you just drag it and roll it a little fast. Don't don't roll it fast, but drag it faster. Kind of hard to get used to that, but oh, that's a good one there. That was nice. There you go, and you got some wood grain. What's the matter, Bowie? You want to get down? You're like, this is no fun without mom over here. But yeah, Yeah, it was no, it was like $8, 9. Yeah, I would definitely get like if they I don't know. I just bought the first one just because I wanted to just see how it worked. You know, if it was easy or not. But I would definitely get a couple different textures. Yeah, I'm gonna dry this so we can see what it looks like dried. All right, y'all, be sweet in here. I can just imagine your friend or your partner or your husband or wife or if somebody's sitting there listening to you watch this and all they hear is your giggling and probably the word wood every now and again. Well, this looks so much better dry like this. Look at that. I would love to like if this came like in different widths, maybe that would be fun. Yeah, I bet it would be nice. Oh my God, he's blowing on his wood. I'm just trying to dry my wood, y'all. You're lucky the camera's not on me because I would be looking you right in the eye while I was drying my wood. I'm not a fan of this color, but this is probably my favorite, this one here. It looks great, y'all. Y'all did a good job. Good jobbing. Oh yeah, watch this. This is gonna look real good right here. Yes. And you just like if you wipe off these wet parts. Oh wow. It gives you more wood look. This looks like it's been eaten by insects. Wow. Oh, this is great. I'm gonna dry it off one more time, make sure it's all nice and dry. And we are gonna put some black lines in here. And some nails. I should be wearing gloves. All right. I know I have a black marker. All right, let's make this line here. I'm gonna kind of make it sketchy. It's not as dark. Maybe I'll use a Posca pen. Let me get a Posca pen. How was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend. Man, oh yeah, Cowboys play tonight. Cowboys play the She-Gulls. I put this stoppage right here so I can put a line right here. This looks great, y'all. Hardwood floor. Bada beam, bada boom. Megan Moyer says, I'm a Dallas fan, but my husband is from Philly. Makes it interesting. Oh my gosh. When I first came to Dallas, I wasn't a football fan because we didn't have. Well, I guess we had the Kansas City Chiefs, but that was in Missouri, and I didn't really have a favorite team. I wasn't into sports. I was more into art, obviously. Um, but when I moved here and I got a job at the Weston Marketplace, man, I'm telling you, I had no idea how bad. Well, I guess I wouldn't, but had no idea how bad Dallas hated Philly because I kept seeing all these shirts that would say PHUCK Philly, and I was like, what? What is going on here? Who's mad at what? Why are you so mad, bro? And found out people were like, yeah, we don't like Philly. So yeah, and it's just been a love hate. We hate you ever since. I think that line is just too defined. You know, the nails wouldn't be lined up in a job. I know. Whenever I do stuff like this, rivets and metal or something, I just put them on there. And I know people don't leave nails, right? They don't leave nail holes, cover them up. I doubt they did on these floors. I'm sure there's got nail on our floor here. Last year. Thank you, Clara. What's up, Shane? You think it's OCD? I don't know. If you really wanted That's just too much. But look at that. I mean, that's great. I like that. It looks fun. We made some wood grain, y'all. Together. You make a crack in the wood. A splinter, if you will. No, like it's been cracked. Oh, that looks cool. Crack. Tooter. What's happening, y'all? There you go. How much fun was that, y'all? I really like this stuff right here. Like, let me take this off here for y'all. Like, I like how this looks right here. This is where we let it set, and then we dried it with the heat gun. But there was more paint there that wasn't dry, and then I took a rag and wiped it off. So it left all these little negative spots to where it looks like insect eat away. You know? There's my crack. Fun times, y'all. If you ever want to make wood grain, do it. Just rewatch this video. The thing is, I wouldn't do it in the middle. If you plan on it, I would plan on. Let's see here. Let me hold this the right way. I would plan on when you're dragging it and you're rolling it to stop, and then maybe just pick it up a little bit, and then maybe try to start at that line and then start rolling it. So that it's obviously a different piece of wood. I don't know. Maybe they've made it out of the same plank at one point. Who knows? Tudor said, "How do you get your crack and wood on one?" Well, being 51, you kind of learn some stuff. I know there's a couple ladies out there that got my age, but you guys know. When you're seasoned, you're just seasoned. You just know. You know some things. You know a thing or two about a thing or two. About crack and wood control. All right, well, so there you go. Have it. Crack control. As Janet Jackson would say, control. You crack me up. Oh boy. All right, you guys. Well, you guys have been awesome. I'm gonna go help her cook some din din. Um, we got a couple things we'll be doing this week. We have two different resin supplies. Let's see here. We have this we're having to do, and we've been telling these people we're going to do it, and then we went on a cruise. We are going to do, what's their resin called? I think maybe this is just pigments, or is it resin too, Dave? Oh, there's resin in here. Oh, liquid diamonds. We've used these before, but I think this is a little different resin that they came out with. So we'll be doing some of their stuff, and then Erica has another company that she wants to test out, and possibly doing that live. Somebody knows whose that is. Um, and yeah, we got a couple things in mind. Thank you, Kim May. I really appreciate that. Tudor, we need you here more. We do. So, oh, and we were driving back from NOLA, and we got a comment. Was it a comment or was it a text message?
It's a comment on one of our videos.
A comment on one of our videos. What did it say? Hey, we just passed you on such and such highway. Um, yeah. So if you put a sticker on your car and you get one person that comments, you know it's working. You know it's working. I want to do this again, but I want to make something real. I want to. I would love to actually do a piece, and then maybe do like something where, like somebody did something like this. And it could be carved in the wood. We could do faux carving in the wood. I would love to get a brown. I know we have a brown. You guys, I was almost done. OCD at its best. Peas and carrots. Here you go. We got a little wood carving. How fun is that? Shane said, now how would the tool work with resin as a swipe? Well, I was thinking about that, and I actually tried it with some, what was it called? Modeling. It's like modeling paste or texture. But as you can see, it definitely scoops up the paint, and it really scooped up the modeling stuff. So resin, I honestly think it would, unless you really just put some down like I did and rolled it on, so it would be a nice thin layer, and rolled it with. That's what I actually wanted to do. I wanted to try that also with resin. So
This is how you would do it. You would get the roller instead of the scooper, so that it would just pick up and drop. You know what I mean?
Claire said, sounds like we do the test. So we do the test so you don't have to movement. Yeah.
You use the roller one, so it's continual. And you would have to use a mica so that it has.
The thing is, the roller one, how would you do? Like, you would have to keep rolling it in paint and roll it. You wouldn't roll the paint down first and then roll that on there.
Yeah, you would, because it would just pick up just like that. It would just pick up the paint, kind of like a dry brush would pick up paint. But for resin, you would have to use a mica powder, so that you essentially wake it up like Rhonda does. You know what I mean? You have to wait.
Mand App said, after playing with your wood for so long, best wash your hands before dinner. I will. I know I got my hands all messy from playing with my wood all day. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some resin stuff. Maybe we'll do like a really thin, a thin coat. Do a light brown, put some dark resin down, and see how that works. Or maybe vice versa. Do like a very dark texture, very dark base, and then put some lighter resin over it. Because when you do, like, think about that, when you wipe resin, especially with this, as you can see, it kind of spreads it and thins it out and makes it darker in places and then not. So that might work well. Roll it, flip it, rub it down. What? Oh no. All right, you guys, enough about wood and you're getting everybody all worked up in here. You guys have an awesome night. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so 2 o'clock Tuesday tomorrow. We'll have some new fun stuff. New and fun and informative, hopefully.
Let them know that since I've been out of town, they're not going to be able to hear me because you have the headphone in. You're just going to have to repeat it.
Oh.
I've been out of town. I'll get to the emails probably tomorrow or the next day. I got orders and still got to do fire sale. So.
Yep, she's finishing up. I'll be helping her with the fire sale stuff too. I'll be sanding and painting the edges of all that fun stuff you guys bought. Thank you so much for buying all that fire sale stuff. And always remember, be kind to one another because you never know what somebody's going through. Put a sticker on your car. Put the name of your your website or your YouTube or your Facebook if you want strangers to find your artwork. People always ask, how do you get your artwork out there? On Facebook. They ask that. Well, you see, you've already done it one time because now I'm reading your post on social network. Make a sticker. Have somebody make one for you. Put it on your car and drive around. You never know. And always remember, here at Artist Till Death Studios, we do the test. Yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And we will see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Bye.